What's up guys, Nick here again from CPAP Reviews. Thanks for tuning in to another one of my videos. Well, I've just got back from the official training seminar held by Fisher Paykel in regards to their new SleepStyle machine, where the ladies down there were kind enough to teach me all about the features and how to basically use it. So I thought while it's still fresh in my head, I'd come back and tell you a little bit about it. We'll run a three-part video. Part one, which will be now, we'll just talk about the machine, about the features. Part two, we'll go through basic operating procedures, so how to run it and use it. And then part three, we'll talk about the clinical side of things. So if you want to go a little bit deeper into the machine and what it's capable of doing. So let's talk about the machine, hey? This is 6 years in the making, this device. So a hell of a lot of research and development has gone into making this an exceptional device. And it's packed with a whole lot of tech. So it might take a little bit of time to get through it, but we'll attempt to do our best and we'll go from there. So when Fisher & Paykel were developing this machine, they basically went to a whole lot of patients, customers, and asked them what do you want in a machine. And these are sort of four things they really came up with that they think are like critical to the success of the machine. And the first one is simplicity. So how simple it is to use. And operate, and like that to me is bang on, because too many tech heads making this forget who they're making it for. I mean, the average Joe who's using this at home doesn't have a degree in computer science. All right, so you break it all back and make it as easy it is as possible, so that when you go to bed of a night time, you can just press the button and away you go. Or if you want to change something, you're not hunting around through 50,000 different menus trying to change the humidifier to make it a little bit more moist in the air. So that was it. That's number one, and I think that I agree with that personally. That should be the number one, simplicity. Number two, how easy it is to clean. That's important as well. I mean, you should be doing this on a daily basis. If it's a pain to try and actually clean the parts and bits and pieces, it's annoying. You're doing it on a daily basis. Make it easy for people. I agree with that. Number three, you want something that has a full range of comfort features. Comfort, very important. You're using it on a daily basis. You want to know that when you go to bed of a night time, that when you put that mask on, it's comfortable therapy, all right? And there are some really key features that can be the difference between someone, really battling with the therapy, or someone going to bed and actually looking forward to using it because it's enjoyable, okay? And then the last one is great tech, all right? You do need some really good technology in there, especially in this day and age, so that you can keep track of what the machine's actually doing, all right? It might not matter to some people, but for a lot of people, especially clinicians as well, and for a lot of patients these days, they want to know, what the machine's doing? Is it treating their sleep apnea? Do things need to change? All right. So that's important. So four key things there, and we'll go through them in a little bit more detail. The one being the simplicity. All right. So this menu system on this device is like dead simple. Like they've stripped it really, really right back. Nice buttons, easy to use on the front of the machine here. A big, excuse me, a big start stop button right in the middle to just turn on, turn off. Really basic. So to that, they've replaced all the icons, so the little pictures that they used to have. I've just turned it on. They replaced all the pictures with words, easy to understand words. Humidity level. No brainer, all right? Instead of just a picture of a thermostat, what the hell is that? All right, humidity level, great. People can understand this stuff. It's really basic. And when I show you later on in part two of the video series, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So that menu system and the buttons are just basic. Easy to clean, all right? The old Icon Plus had that screw-on lid. I've talked about it before. The chamber, you can't get into the chamber to clean it. Everything gets dirty. It's a pain in the ass. Look at this. Press the button, lid pops up, pull out the chamber with the greatest of ease. Just fill up the water here, and then when you want to clean it, whoop. Nothing's difficult about that. Comes down to it again, simplicity. It should be in every manufacturer's mind. Simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. Simplicity of design, simplicity of use. All right, push the lid down and you're done. The chamber's done. It's super easy to clean, all right? And that's basically it at the end of the day. So that's really good. Let's talk about the comfort features. So the main comfort features that Fisher and Paykel have got in this machine is what they call expiratory relief. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, expiratory relief. Every company's got their own little name for it. Expiratory relief, when you breathe out against the pressure, the machine drops the pressure. All right, so as you're breathing out, exhaling, the machine will drop the pressure to make it easy for you to breathe against that pressure, and has 0, 1, 2, or 3. So 0 being off, 1, 2, and 3. The higher you go up in the number, the more the machine will drop the pressure. So let's just do a quick example there. You're on a, say your machine's on 10 centimeters on the inhale. You're breathing in 10 centimeters of pressure, centimeters H2O. If you've got a pressure of expiratory relief setting of 3, it's going to drop that by a factor of 3 when you breathe out. So instead of breathing out against 10 centimeters, you're breathing out against 7 centimeters. All right, 30% reduction in the pressure as you breathe out. Think of it like that. All right, it's very handy for some people because that, like a lot of people really struggle to breathe against the pressure coming into their airways. So this is a feature that's very handy. The second comfort feature is their sensor wake. They pioneered this sensor wake feature. It's brilliant. When you're going off to sleep overnight time, the machine will stay at a very, you can set the pressure whatever you like, but it will stay at that pressure until you get off to sleep, and then it will adjust upwards. It means you can hop into bed, read a book, do whatever. If it takes you a little bit longer to go to sleep, you're not going to be fighting against heavy pressure that you don't need. And then if you wake up during the night, whatever, you had a bad dream or a good dream, whatever it is, the machine will then drop the pressure again to help you get back to sleep. All right, so the machine knows when you're sleeping, it knows when you're awake. It's a bit creepy like that, but it's a very handy feature, okay? And a lot of our patients really love that feature. So the other comfort feature is this new, they've got a whole new humidifier system, including this air spiral, they call air spiral tubing. All right, it's like a whole new developed tube. It's really hard to sort of see on the picture on the screen there, but these clear parts are like bubbles. All right, and that makes the tubing extremely well insulated, and it's also really quiet, the tubing, and it's also lighter. It's the lightest tubing on the market. So it's really light when you're moving around with it. You don't notice it as much because it's not heavy on top of you. And it's also quiet. And what we mean by quiet is when it's rubbing against stuff, it doesn't make a whole lot of noise. Some of you would notice, when it rubs up and down the bedside table, it makes a funny noise. This tubing doesn't do that. It's got a humidity sensor in there, so the humidity system, the machine's constantly monitoring everything. It's monitoring, the air temperature, the ambient, the relative ambient humidity. It's monitoring, the heater plate, how hot the heater plate is. It's monitoring how you're breathing. The machine's basically just monitoring everything. It's got a whole bunch of sensors in it. It's monitoring everything, and it's basically then self-adjusting everything to make sure that you get the best night's sleep that you can possibly get. So it's like a self-sufficient machine. Really cool. So there's sort of the comfort features that you get with the machine there. Your expiratory relief, your sensor wake, and the air spiral tubing. They're the new comfort features. Really, really cool features there. I'll just see if I've got anything written down that's a bit more. The tubing, insulated, thermosmart. Yeah. So that's your comfort features. And then the last pillar is your technology. So the machine has a built-in modem now. It's got Bluetooth, and it also has still got the smart stick, USB stick. All right. So the technology now enables you to download the SleepStyle app, and you can do that on Android or on iOS, on Apple, and the machine will sync to your phone via Bluetooth, and it will sync all the data to your phone, so you can keep track of your therapy. You can look at your apnea, hypopnea index. You can look at your leak rates from your mask, and it'll also give you tips if something's not right. Say you're getting a whole lot of high leak warnings from the app. It'll then give you tips. You can check out videos on how to improve that. It really just keeps you informed as to what's going on with your data. All right, and for some people that might not be important, but for some people it'll be really handy just to be able to know, maybe once a week check it and go, all right, this thing's doing its job, or if it's not, how do we fix it? The modem enables the data to be wirelessly sent to your healthcare provider so that they can keep track of you as well. So you don't have to constantly be going in for visits and things like that. You can, the data can sync directly with their, the web, the cloud system. They call it InfoSmart. So it's all the technologies now getting pretty advanced, and that's really good. A couple more notes I've got here that I've taken down. The machine's quieter. So the actual this machine has 40% less parts than the Icon Plus. 40% is a big number, all right? So they're stripped out a lot. Because of that, it's a lot lighter, quieter. So a lot lighter. So it's 1.7 kilo compared to the old one, which was 2.2 kilos. So 500 grams. That's a big difference, all right, in weight. It's quieter and it's more reliable. So whenever you got less parts, always means it's going to be more reliable. What else have I got? I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, so it also detects central apnea now as well. So it never used to be able to detect central apnea. Now it does detect central apnea. And oh yeah, I'll talk about the app. So the app is called SleepStyle. It's free. It will measure your leak rates, your apnea-hypopnea index, your hours of usage. You can compare averages over the week, the month, etc. And it records your progress and encourages you and gives you feedback and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for it. Like, you're getting a machine that's quieter. It's got like these new comfort features in it. It's lighter. It's much simpler and easy to use, easy to clean. There's a lot of upgrades there, so definitely worth checking it out. I'll go through the patient menu and show you that shortly. I also don't have any patient feedback just as yet because I've only just got it, so I will give some of that a bit later on. But certainly from the breakdown in terms of the features, wow, 6 years in development, obviously you're going to get some good features, and they've clearly done that. Like I said, part 2, stick around for that. We'll go through the menu system and just basic operating procedures, and then part 3 we'll go through clinical menu. So yeah, I hope you got something out of this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and as always, thanks for watching. All the best.